What if the happiness you've been tirelessly chasing isn't something you'll ever catch? What if it's been right here, all along, waiting for you to notice? Think about it. How often do we find ourselves running from one task to the next, checking off boxes, believing that joy is just one accomplishment away? We tell ourselves, I'll be happy when I get that promotion, or I'll feel fulfilled when I've achieved more. But what if that mindset is the very reason we feel so empty? Buddhism teaches us something profound. Happiness is not a goal. It's not hidden in some distant future. It's found in the present, in this very moment. The Buddha often spoke of mindfulness, the art of being fully present, as the key to liberation. Yet in today's fast-paced world, we've become prisoners of time, trapped in a never-ending race to achieve more, earn more, and do more. We've forgotten how to simply be. Take a moment right now. Close your eyes. Breathe. Listen to the sounds around you. Feel the air against your skin, and notice the rhythm of your breath. This is life. Not yesterday, not tomorrow. This. Buddhist teachings remind us to savor the beauty in life's simplest moments. The warmth of sunlight on your face, the laughter of a loved one, the silence in the early morning hours. These fleeting experiences hold a depth of joy that no amount of success or material wealth can replace. We spend so much time searching for answers, thinking life is a puzzle to solve. But what if the real secret isn't about solving anything? What if life is a masterpiece, one that we're meant to experience fully, with an open heart and a calm mind? Through mindfulness and compassion, we can transform how we live, how we think, and how we love. These timeless Buddhist teachings aren't just ancient philosophy. They're a guide to living a richer, more meaningful life, right now. And here's the life-changing lesson I promised you. Happiness isn't about what you achieve or possess. It's about how deeply you feel, how present you are, and how much love you give. Stop chasing. Start being. Because the joy you've been searching for is already here, waiting for you to notice it. Let this be the day you open your heart to the life that's been unfolding around you all along. Imagine your favorite memory. Maybe it's the sound of laughter shared with someone you love, the aroma of your grandmother's cooking filling the air, or the quiet beauty of a sunset painting the sky. Now pause for a moment and ask yourself, did you truly savor that experience? Or was your mind already racing to the next thing on your list, distracted by worries about tomorrow or regrets about yesterday? In Buddhism, there is a beautiful teaching called Ichigo Ichi. It means one time, one meeting. It reminds us that every moment is unique, unrepeatable, and precious. Each encounter, each experience happens only once. Yet how often do we live as if we have an infinite number of moments to spare, letting them slip through our fingers unnoticed? Think about it. When was the last time you truly stopped to appreciate the small, ordinary miracles of your life? The warmth of sunlight on your skin, the smell of freshly brewed coffee in the morning, the sound of a loved one's laughter, as if it were the most beautiful melody you've ever heard. These moments may seem simple, but they are treasures, gifts that we often take for granted because we're too busy rushing through life. Buddhist teachings remind us that the present moment is all we really have. The past is gone, and the future hasn't arrived. The only way to truly live is to fully embrace the now. This is the power of presence. It's about slowing down, grounding yourself, and allowing life to unfold moment by moment without judgment or distraction. So what would happen if you began treating every experience as a once-in-a-lifetime event? What if you paused to savor the joy of this very moment? Instead of sipping your coffee mindlessly, feel the warmth of the mug in your hands, the taste of the drink, the comfort it brings. Instead of just hearing someone's voice, truly listen. Let their words, their laughter, their presence fill your heart. Life isn't a race or a checklist to complete. It's a series of fleeting, beautiful moments meant to be experienced fully. By practicing mindfulness, a core teaching in Buddhism, we can transform our lives from a blur of tasks and worries into a masterpiece of presence and connection. So let this be your reminder. Slow down. Open your heart to the small, extraordinary gifts that surround you. Treat every moment as sacred, every encounter as a blessing, because once this moment passes, it's gone forever. But if you truly savor it, its beauty will stay with you for a lifetime. Picture a cherry blossom tree in full bloom. Its delicate pink flowers sway gently in the breeze, painting the sky with beauty. But this beauty is fleeting. In just a few short weeks, the blossoms will fall to the ground, their vibrant petals scattered like whispers of what once was. Their charm, their magic, doesn't come from how long they last, but from the very fact that they don't last forever. This is the essence of impermanence, or anicca, one of the core teachings of Buddhism. It's a truth we often resist, clinging to the idea of permanence in a world that is constantly changing. Yet Buddhism invites us to shift our perspective, not to fear change, but to embrace it, to see it as the force that gives life its depth and meaning. Life's brevity, its constant flow, is what makes every moment so precious. Imagine a world where nothing ever changed. Would we still marvel at the seasons turning, at the crispness of autumn air or the first blossoms of spring? Would we cherish the tender beginnings of love or the profound lessons that come from growth? Without change, there would be no progress, no wonder, no life as we know it. Impermanence teaches us that it's not the permanence of things that gives them value, it's their fleeting nature. This realization can be deeply transformative. Instead of clinging to what was or fearing what will be, we can learn to appreciate what is, right here and now. Each moment, each experience becomes a gift, never to be repeated in exactly the same way. One way to practice this wisdom is through gratitude. Begin by noticing the small joys that weave their way through your daily life. The warmth of sunlight on your face, the soothing rhythm of rain, the kindness in a stranger's smile. Take a moment to write one down each day. By doing this, you train your heart to see the extraordinary in the ordinary, to treasure life's impermanence instead of resenting it. The cherry blossom teaches us that life's most beautiful moments are often the briefest, and that's okay. It's in their impermanence that they find their meaning. So let go of the need to hold on to everything tightly. Open your heart to the flow of life, to its changes, its endings, and its beginnings. For in every fleeting moment lies the extraordinary beauty of being alive. Multitasking is often celebrated as a modern skill, a way to get more done in less time. But have you ever stopped to notice how it truly makes you feel? The constant juggling of tasks, the divided attention, it leaves us scattered, drained, and disconnected from the present moment. We rush through our days, mistaking busyness for productivity, and in the process, we miss the depth and richness of life. Buddhist teachings offer a different path. They remind us of the power of single tasking, the art of doing one thing at a time with your full attention. This isn't just about simplifying your to-do list. It's about bringing mindfulness into every action. When you give your complete focus to the task at hand, no matter how small, it transforms from a routine chore into a meaningful experience. Think about the last meal you had. Were you scrolling through your phone, watching TV, or thinking about tomorrow's plans? Or were you present? Imagine for a moment eating mindfully. Picture yourself savoring each bite, noticing the intricate flavors, the texture of the food, the way it nourishes your body. Imagine feeling gratitude for the journey that brought that meal to your plate, from the soil, to the farmers, to your table. When you eat with mindfulness, an ordinary meal becomes an act of connection, appreciation, and peace. This is the essence of single tasking. It's not about doing less for the sake of efficiency. It's about experiencing more presence, more joy, and more meaning in the everyday. Washing dishes becomes a chance to feel the warmth of the water, to move slowly and deliberately. Walking becomes an opportunity to notice the rhythm of your steps, the sound of the wind, the ground beneath your feet. Each activity, no matter how small, becomes an invitation to live fully in the moment. In our fast-paced world, this may feel counterintuitive, but by slowing down and focusing on one thing at a time, you're not falling behind. You're reclaiming the moments that truly matter. Buddhist teachings remind us that life isn't a race to the finish line. It's a series of present moments, each one an opportunity to wake up to the beauty and wonder that surround us. So the next time you find yourself overwhelmed by the urge to multitask, pause. Take a deep breath. Choose one thing and give it your full attention. Because when you bring your whole heart and mind to the present, you're not just accomplishing a task, you're cultivating a life of mindfulness, gratitude, and meaning. And that is the true essence of living deeply. Have you ever felt the weight of regret pulling you backward? Or the grip of anxiety holding you hostage to a future that hasn't even arrived? It's like trying to drive a car while staring only at the rearview mirror, or looking ahead at a road that hasn't even been built yet. Both leave you disconnected from the road beneath your wheels, the present moment, the journey itself. Buddhist teachings remind us of the importance of letting go, of releasing these heavy burdens that cloud our minds. Regret, for instance, can be a powerful teacher. It shows us where we've gone wrong, where we can grow. But holding on to it, dwelling on what cannot be changed, that's like locking yourself in a cage of your own making. Regret isn't meant to imprison you. It's meant to teach you and then set you free. And then there's worry, our restless mind running ahead, trying to predict every twist and turn, imagining scenarios that may never even happen. It's natural to feel anxious about the unknown, but this worry steals from us. It takes away the one thing we truly have, the present moment, the here and now. Buddhism teaches that life unfolds only in this moment, right now, this breath, this heartbeat. And when we're caught up in regret or worry, we're missing it, missing the miracle of simply being. The next time you feel regret creeping in or anxiety taking hold, try grounding yourself. Pause. Close your eyes if it helps. Feel your feet rooted to the ground. Notice the sensations in your body, the way your chest rises and falls with each breath. Take a deep, slow inhale, then exhale, letting go. Let go of the past. Let go of the future. Remind yourself, this moment, right now, is the only one that truly exists. Buddhist teachings encourage us to embrace the journey, not by clinging to the past or fearing the future, but by fully showing up for the present. This is where life happens. This is where peace is found. So let go, be here, and trust in the wisdom of the path you're walking. Relationships are like sandcastles, delicate, beautiful, and impermanent. They're built with care, shaped by the moments we share, and inevitably, they're carried away by time. But it's their very impermanence that makes each interaction so precious. Every conversation, every shared laugh, every quiet moment together is unique, fleeting, and irreplaceable. Once it passes, it can never be exactly recreated. Buddhist teachings guide us to approach relationships with presence, mindfulness, and gratitude. To truly honor the connections in our lives, we must first learn to be fully present. When someone speaks to you, listen, not just with your ears, but with your heart. Don't rush to respond or think about what to say next. Instead, give them your full attention. Let their words, their emotions, and their presence fill the moment. Gratitude, too, is key. We often wait for grand gestures or extraordinary events to express appreciation. But life's beauty is found in the small, quiet moments, the warmth of a smile, the comfort of a hug, the shared silence of simply being together. These are the moments that make life richer. These are the moments we must cherish. Buddhism reminds us that impermanence is not something to fear, but something to embrace. It teaches us to treat every interaction as though it could be the last. Not because we live in fear of losing someone, but because we recognize the truth. Each meeting, each connection, is a once-in-a-lifetime event. No two moments will ever be the same. So cherish the people in your life. Take the time to say the things that matter. Let go of unnecessary arguments, grudges, or distractions that pull you away from what's important. Be present. Be grateful. Hold your loved ones as if you might never see them again. Because the truth is, each interaction, each moment shared, is a gift that will never come again. Buddhist wisdom teaches us to live fully in the now, to honor the impermanence of life by valuing the connections we have while we have them. It's in this mindful awareness that we find the true essence of love and connection. So let's honor our relationships, not by clinging, but by being deeply present, deeply grateful, and deeply kind. Think back to a challenge that shaped you. Maybe it was a loss, a failure, or a moment of deep pain. At the time, it may have felt unbearable, like a storm you couldn't see your way out of. But now, looking back, can you see how it changed you? How it made you stronger, more resilient, or perhaps even wiser? Buddhist teachings offer a profound perspective on discomfort and suffering. Instead of seeing pain as something to fear or avoid, we are encouraged to view it as an opportunity, a chance for growth and transformation. Just as gold is refined by fire, our challenges shape and refine us, burning away what no longer serves us and revealing our true strength and character. The natural instinct is to run from pain, to distract ourselves, to numb the discomfort. But Buddhism teaches us a different path. When pain arises, sit with it. Don't push it away. Don't fight it. Instead, ask yourself, what is this teaching me? What can I learn from this moment? Pain is a teacher, and if we are willing to listen, it can show us things we could never learn in comfort. Growth is rarely immediate. It's not something that happens in an instant or even overnight. It's a process, a journey that unfolds over time. Each step you take through discomfort, each moment you choose to face your challenges instead of avoiding them, brings you closer to the person you are meant to become. It's not easy, but it's meaningful. When you look back on the challenges that once felt insurmountable, you can see how they shaped you, how they taught you patience, compassion, resilience, or courage. Each hardship, though painful, carried a hidden gift, a lesson that added to the person you are today. Buddhist wisdom reminds us that suffering is a part of life, but it's not the end of the story. It's a bridge, a transformative space that, when crossed with mindfulness and acceptance, leads us to greater clarity and strength. Life's challenges are not obstacles, they are the path itself. So the next time you face a challenge, remember this. Growth comes from stepping into discomfort, not avoiding it. Trust in the process. Trust in yourself. And know that even the hardest moments are shaping you into someone stronger, wiser, and more compassionate. Let the fire of life's challenges refine you into your brightest self. Here's the truth. Life isn't a race. There's no finish line you need to cross. No grand prize waiting for those who figure it all out. Life isn't a problem to be solved or a puzzle to be completed. It's an experience, a fleeting, ever-changing masterpiece meant to be savored moment by moment. Buddhist teachings gently remind us of this truth, to love each moment exactly as it is. Not as we wish it to be, not as it could be someday, but as it is right now. This is the heart of mindfulness, the art of embracing the present. You don't need a perfect life to find happiness. You don't need everything to go your way. What you need is to shift how you see the world, how you experience this moment. Pause for a moment. Take a deep breath. Feel the air fill your lungs and notice the sensation as it leaves your body. Feel the ground beneath your feet, solid and steady. Look around you and take in the beauty of the ordinary, the soft rustle of leaves, the warmth of the sun, the sound of life moving all around you. These simple moments are treasures. They are the essence of what it means to be alive. Happiness isn't found in some distant future, in the next achievement, or the next big thing. It's found here, in this breath, in this moment. The ordinary now holds extraordinary beauty if we're willing to slow down and notice it. So often, we rush through life, chasing goals, trying to fix everything, waiting for the right time to finally be happy. But life has always been enough. Right here, right now, it's enough. The only thing missing is our awareness of it. Buddhist wisdom teaches us to let go of the need to control, to judge, or to perfect. Instead, it invites us to fully inhabit this moment, to appreciate life as it is. It's not about escaping reality or avoiding challenges. It's about finding peace in the middle of it all. Take another moment to pause, breathe, feel gratitude for the life that flows through you. See the beauty in the simplicity of now. When you embrace this mindset, you'll realize that happiness isn't something you have to chase. It's always been here. It's in the way you choose to see and experience the world around you. Life isn't a race or a problem. It's a gift, a fleeting masterpiece, waiting for you to notice and cherish. Don't wait for the perfect moment to live fully. This moment is all you need. This moment is enough.